coming. My name's Tim Sheffy. I'm on the board of directors at Cornwall Manor, and I was asked to come and be the MC for this wonderful event. If I bore you, tell Steve Hassinger, and then he won't make me do this anymore. Thank you all for coming. This is an exciting day. This is the day that means that we've made some progress from what occurred last fall when Cornwall learned that the bank that was here before changed their business model and no longer wanted to have a branch at a retirement community. The Board of Trustees was concerned about there not being a branch, and I was able to talk to Troy Peters, who I've worked with in my profession for years, and I was able to talk to Lee Stickler. And now, if you know Lee Stickler, you know if somebody offers to buy him lunch, despite what you're going to talk about, he will take you up on that offer. He told me I offered to buy him lunch that day too. I didn't quite remember that, but I guess I bought lunch for Troy and Lee, and my buying lunch had nothing to do with what happened. But ultimately, the result of that meeting was today we're pleased and proud to announce that there's a new partnership between Cornwall Manor and Jonestown Bank and Trust Company. That beginning on Monday, there will be a new branch bank here at Cornwall from JBT. I'd also like to present to you, if you're again from Cornwall, to a handsome young man that you've known probably for as long as you've known anything about Cornwall Manor, our president, Steve Hassinger.
Everyone, and Tim is a special trustee. He's the only trustee that has gone through 3 tenures, 9 years. We called him back the 3rd time. You have to wait a year after 9, and Tim's back for the 3rd go-round, so we like him pretty much. I could just say that the eagle has landed. And as I was standing over here and looking at the sign, but they who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength, they shall mount up with wings like eagles. That waiting takes lots of patience, and it reminds me of the pressure that Lee and I have been under, trying to ask all of you to be patient until we get a bank here at Cornwall Manor. And we're very pleased with the eagle that has landed here. We think we have a first-class bank to be here. But this day really marks the beginning of a new relationship, and think of the new relationships of all kinds that you've had in your life. They're very, very important. And Jonestown has a long history. I heard Troy share, I think they started the Jonestown Bank in the 1880s or 90s?
1873.
1870s, 1873.
Wow.
And they have not had a name change in the last 40-some years. That is miraculous. You know, we have a good bank. Cornwall Manor has been here 66 years, and we only had a name change about 26 years ago. We're just Cornwall Manor now, instead of Cornwall Manor of the United Methodist Church. But we still do have a strong relationship to all the churches of Eastern Pennsylvania Conference. And as a matter of fact, well over half the people that come here are from the United Methodist Church, from one state or another. I'm really hoping that this is the beginning of a lasting relationship, one that lasts for years to come. When I first came to Cornwall Manor, Harry Schimmel was my boss, and the first thing that I learned from him is there's no such thing as a good business deal unless it's good for both parties. And this is going to be good, I hope, for Jonestown Bank. It's going to be good for Cornwall Manor, and it's going to be good for you, the residents. But know that we each have a part to share in that responsibility of this new relationship. Cornwall Manor will be doing all of our corporate banking locally through the branch. We'll also be keeping a substantial amount of reserves in the bank to help keep it fortified and get off to a good start. Jonestown has well over 150 years close to it, history of being a regional, personal bank that brings value. And that's what we were looking for, personal relationships. and a bank that wasn't hitting us with this fee and that fee and brings value and good service to you. And those of you that were here at the meeting with the info meeting that we had, half of the hours that they're going to provide to us will be for personal appointments. They'll meet with you here at the bank, or they will come to your home. Doctors haven't even been doing that for decades. And now banks are doing that. They're going to come to your home. And to help you, to make sure you understand, and to give you quality service, and to bring value to you. So I think that's really neat. The last part of the equation is you, the residents. You're the third part of the agreement that we really need to make this work. So this is just a wonderful convenience and a wonderful service have. And I hope that you give and give heartily to the bank. No, I hope that you will participate in many of the different kinds of programs that they have. Because them having success depends on you having good service and you participating. So we're all in this together. I think it's the beginning of a great day. And I hope that 100 years from now, you're still here in this branch, and Cornwall's been growing, and Jonestown's been growing along with us. Thank you.
I'd also like to introduce you to Troy Peters, the JBT CEO.
Tim. Well, thank you for coming out today. I mean, this has been a great opportunity that we are very grateful for. From the first meetings that Tim described, everybody at Cornwall Manor has just been outstanding to work with. Steve and Lee and Tim, all of you that came today, that came to the meet and greet we had, we just felt a very warm welcome, and we very much appreciate that and look forward to, hopefully you have high expectations for us, we do, for ourselves, and we will work to meet those. So you probably would be surprised how many people it takes really from our team, many of which are here, and I'd miss somebody if I tried to go through all the names that were helpful in getting this place ready to open on time. Everything from Rebecca Kale, our security officer, Tim Gingrich, our IT and operations person, Ed Martell, our marketing and branch administration person, Terry Rozanovich, part of our executive team, our trust officer, runs our trust and investment department, and so many more have all played a part in getting this ready to go on Monday. And I'd like to introduce Vicki Willeney.
Coming out today.
If you haven't been introduced to Vicki before, or maybe you've seen her stand-in card.
Sorry, it doesn't talk a whole lot. I apologize.
Vicki's been with us for 13 years. I've worked with her for the past 9. She is one of the best that we could bring to you. I've said it before, but if I have questions or I want to open an account, I call Vicki Willeney because she is on top of the game and she'll represent us very well. So, congratulations, Vicki, and
Thank you, Troy.
all those hands.
I know, I'm ready. I'll be here Monday morning, 8 o'clock.
So I also wanted you to know that my wife talked to her mother, my mother-in-law who lives here in Cornwall,
Okay.
and she will be talking with you. She's already committed to changing her account.
Okay.
My wife told me I had to say that. And if you're a husband, you know that if your wife tells you to do something, it's awful smart to go ahead and do it. This is a great day for celebration. One thing I would ask you to keep in mind too, the board wants this to be a success. If you give JBT a chance and you find that it's a good experience, would you let Steve know? Or would you let Troy know? Or would you let me know? Because I think overwhelmingly, you're gonna have a wonderful experience. If you have a problem, let us know as well. Because what we'd like to do is know about the problem so we could work to make sure that nobody else has that same problem. So we're very interested in hearing from you if you'd care to tell us about your experience as you come to be a business partner with JBT. And now, I guess the band didn't get here, so we can't have a drum roll. But now, if we could have the ribbon and the scissors so we could have the actual ribbon cut. 8 a.m. Monday morning, and if somebody wants to bring her a cup of coffee, I'm sure she'll enjoy that a lot. Thank you all so much for coming, and we're looking forward to this just being another step in the beginning of a great relationship between Cornwall and JBT. Thank you very much.
Thank you.